everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Chains, Two Swoosh Crew. What's going on? You guys like my wind runner here, new to the collection? You know it's even nicer when you don't have to buy it, right? So thank you for tuning in to this video. Excited to have you guys here. So it's Monday. Y'all know Mondays I try to get these discussion vids popping. That is exactly what we're going to do today. So if you're already a subscriber, you know we need to rock in the comment section together. I like to talk. I like to mingle with y'all. If you are brand new, I have no idea what brought you here. Hopefully, if it's a suggested video, can you let me know what suggested, like what video were you watching? I was in your suggested panel. I think that's kind of cool for me to know. And also, hopefully, you take a look around. You like what you see, whether it's a discussion video about sneakers, money management. You seeing some unboxing I'm doing. Some stuff I need to stop doing, like buying shoes all the time. You can go ahead and check out those videos. I'm not gonna beg you, badger you for a like over here. You like the video if you like it. If you don't, we can both be on our merry way. That's exactly how we're gonna do this. Now, not sure if you are aware, Instagram has already been playing away with taking away like the visualization, the visibility of likes on pictures. They have done this, I think, already in Australia. And if you're up on Gary Vee at all, his perspective and take on it, he thinks this is an amazing thing. He thinks that it will bring about more creativity to creators that are posting, because we are all kind of creating content in our own way. I mean, you may not really be doing it in terms to get a bag. You may just be posting your personal life, which in that case, no offense if you're a friend, if I can see it on Facebook, I'm probably not going to follow you on IG to see the exact same stuff posted again. But nonetheless, they have started to remove the visibility of likes. Now, you can still see the number of likes that your picture gets on IG, but no one else can see it. And let's just talk about, what if YouTube hid the view count on videos? How do you think that would affect viewership, subs, creators? We're gonna look at this threefold, okay? And you know what? I think you guys put me in sneaker YouTube, even though there's much more depth on my channel than just sneakers. Thank goodness I chose not to box myself into that. But let's just talk about sneaker YouTube. What exactly would happen to all your content creators if they couldn't see the view count? Just first address here. For content creators, would you really keep moving the way you're moving and doing what you're doing if other people couldn't see the number of views that you get? Because guess what? If it's nothing but clickbait or nonsense or adding nothing of value, but you somehow draw people in, well, a lot of people end up falling for clickbait because they can see the views that you have on that video. Well, if I can't see the views and I even have a hint that it's clickbait, I'm not clicking on your video. Just hands down. I don't care if you want like common courtesy. As a creator, just watch my stuff. Doesn't matter. I'm going to watch what is of interest to me. I'm going to watch what I think adds value to my day. I got a finite amount of time. I got 24 hours like everybody else, okay? We gotta keep it pushing. So, what do you think that would do? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think you would see the same level of purchasing by a lot of content creators. Some people, first off, I've already said this when it comes to sneaker YouTube, they're not really built what I think for sneaker YouTube, because they fall into this trap of feeling like they always have to keep up and buy. Listen, a lot of people that are smart will go through waves where we all do this naturally. I may go through a wave like I did this summer where you get quite a few pickups and then you chill for a month or two and then you go back to getting some stuff. Maybe you go back for sneakers, whatever it may be. Some people aren't built for it because they think they need to keep up with a level of income that they don't have. Stay true to you. Act your wage, okay? That's also the trap you fall into when your sneaker channel is literally just based on consumerism of only buying. That's the only content you're here to offer. Well, unless you're really buying every single week, and if you're a dude, you're dropping like what, 110, 150 a week. If that's the case, it's probably not going to be that sustainable. I don't think people will pick up as many shoes to show you on here. The fact that, you know, certain types of content outside of sneakers can garner viewership, I don't think people would engage in that as much, because if we can't see what it's really getting, and if I'm coming here for sneakers and that's not what I'm seeing, I might not click on it, which means it could cut down on quite a bit of extracurricular stuff. Number two, let's just get channels to blossom a little bit more. Would it allow them to maybe get that curiosity, that piqued interest out of subs? Because let's be real, we will oftentimes gravitate towards those bigger channels that do have tons of views. Now, I'm not saying it can't necessarily do with the fact that you know you're gonna get great Sound like Bugs Bunny right now. Great visual quality, great audio. I get it. You love the editing, you love the aesthetics of it, but sometimes we will gravitate just towards someone that has, like, let's just say this. If I type in a shoe in the search box on YouTube and all of the results come up, it's usually going to come up by like who has the fastest traction or most traction at that time, at that moment. When it comes to views, well, if that's what I'm basing it on, I could just go click on the highest one. It doesn't mean it would actually be the one I enjoy the most in terms of personality, delivery, their opinion, but that's probably going to be the one I click on. It's going to be, oh, whoever has the most, let me just go check it out. They must know what they're talking about. Everybody's watching it. I think this would actually open the door for smaller creators. Now, just because you're a smaller creator doesn't mean it would open all doors for you, okay? Just be real. If your personality's not hitting, you're dry and monotone and giving me nothing in your delivery, I'm not watching you. I can't. Some of y'all are like watching paint dry. I'm just being honest. That's just real. But I do think it could be a positive for smaller channels that would naturally show lower views than it would some of the bigger channels. We're getting back to the creators here. Would this cut down on insecurity, jealousy, and drama? I can't answer that for certainty, but some people's total identity is wrapped up in the number of subs they have or the viewership that they have. I mean, I love YouTube. It's a great creative outlet. It's awesome. But even in my own real life, do I not let what somebody else is doing in relation to me have really any effect on me? So the fact that some will look at other channels and be like, man, they're really growing, and they think it makes them feel some type of way. Well, that's internal, that's personal. If that person's growing, maybe you need to figure out what are you not doing to grow. Don't worry about them growing, because whatever they're doing to gain their traction, that has to do with them, but you got to focus on you. So do I think it could cut down on the jealousy, the view watching from content creator to content creator? I think that it could. Some really do they start to get down on themselves and they're not getting the amount of either, attention for the work that they put in. Listen, it's a lot. It's not easy. When you actually are going the editing route, it's not necessarily easy. It takes a lot. But I do think that focusing just on adding value is what you should be focusing on. So if you couldn't see how I was growing and I couldn't see how you were growing, I think that would cut back on some of it, because some will see, well, I feel like I'm comparable to that person. Why am I not growing at the same rate? That's perception. That's what you perceive. But the market tells a different story, just like out in the free world, commerce, the free market tells a different story, and the market will always let you know who they are into more. And that could be a brand, that could be a product, that could be a service. On YouTube, that's with views and subs, and I mean, all of us can go on Social Blade and see how people are doing. So some people have not grown in months. I'm just being honest. Others have boomed in months, and it's amazing, and I cheer for those people. But I do think hiding the view count could actually help some creators' complexes, I guess. That's how I would put it. You guys can let me know in the comment section how you as a subscriber feel if you turned on YouTube one day and you couldn't actually see the view count. Maybe you could see the likes. Maybe you could see the likes and the dislike ratio for the video, but you couldn't see the views. How would you feel about that? Would you be for it? Would you be against it? I'm really curious to know. And if you are a content creator, my fellow creators, please go ahead and let's engage in some conversation. How would you feel about it? Just let me know. But thank you so much for tuning into this video. As always, peace out.